Hello, I'm Ninzi. This is my 100% achievement playthrough of Cookster Forever. These are lightly edited VODs of my playthrough at twitch.tv/Ninzi. I'm wishing you a good viewing of some delicious food, and if it's not too much trouble, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day! You know.
Good morning, Nori. It's so wonderful to have you in our sleepy little corner of the city.
Thanks for inviting me. I don't usually get to cook with ingredients straight from a garden.
We're very excited to see what you can make for our community. Just remember not to eat any of it yourself.
Wait, why?
As it said in the letter, this is more than just food to us. It's what gets many of our residents through rough days. Tranquilitas.
Tranquilitas.
I think they somehow figured out how to make drugged up tomatoes. I think Tranquilitas is what's inside of that.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
Tranquilitas. Tranquilitas. Bree, I'm serious. Don't eat anything. Fine, I won't eat anything.
Yeah, I know.
Yet.
Exactly. Doesn't it give off like such cold vibes? Guys, we're going to a hospital next when Bree can't stop herself from eating something. Oh shit. Mahoya salad. Why? Now that I'm looking at the ingredients, it's chopped tomatoes with eggplants, eggs, and olives on top. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like not good. But yeah, 100% we're prepping the Kool-Aid. It's gonna be delicious tasting Kool-Aid though. That's why they had to use the delivery robots, because... Oh. That makes sense. I can't like close a sandwich at the same time I put the other stuff on. That makes sense. We're gonna have to restart this level. I haven't gone fast enough.
Oh, all this food looks so good. Oh, look at that tomato.
Leave it. Too late. It's mine. Oh wow. That is good. You wanna bite?
Bree! No!
Oh, relax. Juniper won't find out.
Didn't you read the letter? Dr. Juniper said everything in the garden is laced with sedatives.
What?
Guys.
This is a mental health facility. They use the garden to treat the residents with extreme neurosis.
Oh, that would have been really good to know.
Guys!
Why didn't you read the letter?
Guys! Hi, Gabe! I hope you're having a good Saturday. That's what day it is. I knew that. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this level. Can I get 3 perfects on the last one? We'll see, we'll see.
Goodbye.
Okay, we have the lock-in.
Hello.
Oh, the way he said hello is so cute. No, there's no way. I'm looking at this thing and there's like no way I can beat it. Oh yeah, okay. I'm out. I'm already out for the sticker. Do I start? Can I restart now? Yeah, restart day.
Hello.
Now this is the cook serve I remember, where you restart in the middle because you're like, shit, I'm fucked.
Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
I love how no one tells her, like, they know that it's full of drugs and no one says anything. Wait, that is the easiest one, so we're just gonna keep restarting until I can get it.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
Oh! Still not fast enough? Holy shit.
Hey,
Right, it's two at the same time.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
Oh! Okay. Lock in.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You.
Hello.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
How is that possible? How is that? Wow, really? You would do that? Like, you would just let her? Stop. How dare you, Skate? This food looks delicious. I mean, I guess a sedative is not that bad.
Excuse me.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Okay, I have to do those two at the same time, I see.
Hi there.
Why did I mess up?
Hey.
Well, I mean, she's just gonna have a bite, you know?
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
That's even slower.
Hi.
That's even slower while I wait for my brain to catch up. Okay, maybe there's...
Hello.
Maybe there's a recipe that's easier after this. Or maybe they give you more time
Are you really not
the
going
longer
to
you
try
go
anything
into
from the
it.
garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
Oh! So
Tranquilitas,
close! So
tranquilitas.
close! Oh my
Hey, I'm
god.
serious. Don't eat anything. Fine, I won't eat anything. Yet.
Oh! She's about to take it. She's about to take it. This is what I get for not reading. Like, I have infinite time to read. Just read Nimsy. I mean, I know I can't do this one perfectly, so I guess it doesn't actually matter. Okay. Look, the timer doesn't go until I start. So let's take a look at this recipe. Let's have a calm down. No, in a fighting game you have to read. You have to read your opponent. You have to learn to read body language. Okay. No, I just can't do this at the same time, I don't think.
Oh, all this food looks so good. Oh, look at that tomato. Leave it. Too late. It's mine.
Oh wow. That is good. You want a bite?
Free? No!
Oh, relax. Juniper won't find out.
Didn't you read the letter? Dr. Juniper said everything in the garden
No
is
read,
laced
only
with
command grab.
sedatives.
Exactly!
What?
See, you
This
guys
is a mental
know!
health facility. They use the garden to treat the residents with extreme neurosis.
Oh, that would have been really good to know.
Why didn't you read the letter?
Exactly, yes. And then panic the eye. Exactly. Oh, to miss? You got me. You know me. You know me so well. So close! I'm like a second off. Like, my brain is just a little too slow, you know? But like, I am so close to the perfect, but like, not there. Really, my mashing skills are just not up to snuff.
feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm great. Why?
You keep touching your face in that weird way.
Oh.
This was the easiest one. This was
realize.
the easiest one. Okay, okay,
Maybe you
okay.
should let me handle the dinner shift.
Oh, relax. Oh, you're so stressed all the time. Life's good. Just be good with life.
I definitely don't
If
trust
I said
you near the
2M,
appliances.
214S, SD, J. Nope. No, no.
Have fun with it.
I thought I got
I
2
wanna feel
medium,
your
because that would
face.
mean
Breathe,
down medium.
stop.
But I would know punch. What the heck is S? What's SD? What's JML? What's JCLL2H? What's J.2? Okay. Oh, jump? And then 236 is quarter circle forward light. But I don't know if it's kick or punch. Oh yeah, I can just restart because I already know I didn't make it and we're gonna have to restart anyway, so might as well restart from here. Did it change? No, it didn't, I'm going to have a fucking heart attack.
Are you really not going to try
I'm so sorry,
anything from the
everyone. We're
garden?
trapped
Of
here while
course
I
not.
fail to
gave
do
my
this.
word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
Okay, wait, I actually can do it. I can do it. I can just need to mash faster.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
I got it. I forgot.
Hi there.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course.
The Dust Loop Wiki? Okay, we're gonna have a quick sit. This is like, you know those times when you know in like Street Fighter when I just need to take a breather? This is one of those breather moments. This is one of those breathers. I can't change. I'm lightly auntie. Except I'm not even really auntie. I'm still young. I think I actually lost my unk privileges because I'm not actually 30. I can't wait to actually be 30 and then I could call myself auntie and then it's real. I mean auntie for Twitch, you know, not auntie in real life. Though I guess technically speaking I could be an aunt in real life. Because theoretically, my brother could have had a kid. But he's never gonna do that. My brother will not be carrying on my family's last name. But I asked my partner if I could keep my last name and if we could give our kids my last name, and he agreed, so I'm doing it. It's not that I have zero faith, I just think he's not interested. Like, I think he's very, like, he's one of those, like, he's not, like, anti-kid in that he hates kids, he just wants to live, like, a childless life, you know? Oh my god, craziest thing, though, is I remember seeing an interview with, I watched The Yard podcast with Ludwig, and they had this guy on named Liam, and Liam is he is a streamer too, and if he ever sees this, I want to say straight to his face and let him know, hey man, that's some crazy behavior. He is like, I think everyone wants kids, and if you don't want kids, that means you're not emotionally mature. And then this is also a guy who, like, 30 minutes earlier talked about how during the pandemic he took an average of 80 steps a day. Do you know what 80 steps a day is? I walk more than 80 steps to go to the fucking, from my bed to the bathroom. What are you doing, Liam? It was so wild. Okay. We're zoned in. I took a quick break. I had to get the Liam stuff off my chest because I was like, damn. Exactly! Skade, you're right too. Look, if you don't want kids, don't have kids. It's so easy. And I would never pressure you to have kids if you don't want them. Don't let society pressure you to be like, oh, you know, you should have a kid. You know, you should, like, it's like the greatest adult pleasure to have a child who will take care of you when you're old. Or, like, who you can live vicariously through. Nah. You want a kid because you want a kid to, like, and, like, that's what passion is, to be a parent. Don't do it if you're not passionate, you know? Because then they're just gonna be sad.
Are you really not going to try anything from the garden? Of course not. I gave my word. Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas. Tranquilitas.
Motherfuck.
Tranquilitas.
Okay, never mind. We can't do it. I thought it was
Wait,
possible.
I'm
I thought it was
serious,
possible to
don't
make a
eat
sandwich
anything.
perfectly, but it's
Fine,
not
I
possible.
won't eat anything.
Bro, I need like in Cooks of Delicious 3 they gave you like kind of like boons, like permanent upgrades to help you like do things better. And
Bye. Hey.
I need those buffs. I need those buffs to give me the extra time. I'm not gonna lie, so I just don't have a lot of reference for people who like take care of their like parents in their own home. Like my parents don't do that. So I would also send my parents to retirement home.
Later.
I mean, it's like, I don't know how I would like let my mom live with me, to be honest. I mean, I guess I understand like logically how she just like lives in my
Oh,
home.
this food looks so good. Oh, look at that tomato.
Leave it.
Too late. It's mine.
Oh wow. That is good. You want a bite?
Oh my god, I was so close.
No! Oh, relax. Juniper won't find out. Didn't you read the letter? Dr. Juniper said everything in the garden is laced with sedatives.
What?
This is a mental health facility. They use the garden to treat the residents with extreme neurosis. Oh, that would have been really good to know. Why didn't you read the letter?
I can 100% do this. I just need to like keep in mind that an Eggs Benedict, when you do the Eggs Benedict, start the mustard and then do the toasting.
Delivery order.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! She learned, she adapted. Can she... Oh, wait, actually, let me move myself over to a corner that doesn't matter as much. We can move ourselves... I think nothing pops up here. Yeah, there we go. I am now... Oh, can I flip myself around so that I'm facing the other way? What if I just do... Nope, that just makes me small. Damn. You know, Otimus, that's a great point. I feel like also like cooking the food would like denature it. But I guess maybe because it's like just the tomatoes, like it's the fresh.
Later.
Because it's just like the tomatoes. Maybe you put them in like a. It's probably like not an open air garden. Well, I say that, but like it clearly is. I don't know. Look at that. Look at that. I hollowed. I hollowed, baby. I am giving this game the middle finger.
Bye.
Mashing's got a great point.
Bree?
Hmm?
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm great. Why?
You keep touching your face in that weird way.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Maybe you should let me handle the dinner shift.
Oh, relax. Oh, you're so stressed all the time. Life's good. Just be good with life.
Guys, am I on drugs? That's
Definitely
how I
don't
feel
trust you near the
sometimes. Just be good with life.
Like, don't even worry about the coup de door. Don't even try. Just, like, have fun with it. I want to feel your face.
Ow, Bree, stop! Not now.
Later.
Much appreciated.
That's so cute. Look at this cute holographic garden sticker. It was worth restarting this level over and over again. It was so worth going
Thank you
absolutely
so much
crazy.
for coming today. I could tell the residents appreciated it. Of course, it was my pleasure.
I get it now. Residents.
Is she alright? She's falling asleep while standing. I'm sorry to say she ate one of your tomatoes. Is she going to be okay?
Yes, she'll be fine. A good night's sleep should set her straight. But unfortunately, there's no cure for refusing to follow instructions.
Right. Well, I'd better get her home. Tranquilitas!
Yes, tranquilitas.
I think that that voice actress did such a good job of like being both exasperated but like also like super chill. Guys, look at this. Am I not the sickest? Look at all these cute holographic stickers. What the hell goes underneath it? I don't know. Like, what are these little, like, text boxes? Guys, I see a dinosaur. I saw a swan. There's an escalator. We're going to the mall. Let's go to the mall today. On your jelly
I've got some
bracelets
primo
and your cool
ingredients here that I
graffiti
need to get
coat.
rid of. Would you like to take them?
Really? For free?
Well, there's not loads, but there should be enough there for you and Bree for dinner.
That is so kind.
Well, it's either you or the bin.
So kind.
Ooh, guys, we're at a power plant! I want the joke to be that the plants make power. I don't know if that will be the joke, but I hope it is.
I always knew you were a good chef, but watching you here is really something.
I've got to be good if I'm going to get 3 stars in the Couteau d'Or.
Yeah, I mean, even 1 star would be genuinely life-changing.
Guys, is the way to get me to eat tomatoes is to drug them and then have me take them and then I
I'm
get
going
addicted
for
to them?
3, just like
Thoughts?
Chef Rhubarb.
Right, but she's literally the only chef in history to get 3 stars.
The only chef so far.
You're ambitious, Norikaga. Look at that.
Goodbye.
Hi there!
Oh, shit.
Look at me go!
Escaped, you sadly haven't been here because, what's Baz? Is Baz a food? But yes, everyone is named after food. But I don't think it's bad. Once you catch on, it's like, I think I only knew because, I've played the other versions of this game before and they're all, like, food themed. I didn't fuck that up so hard. Get me to this oven, baby. Let's go. I don't like pizza. Or I think pizza is just mid.
Hi there!
We've had like a lot of food discussions recently because I think food discussions are just really easy to have. I know. But yeah, I don't really like cheese and tomatoes, which would make eating a pizza tough. You have to find a new streamer's gate. You're gonna have to actually find a European streamer who can like stream at a time that you're available and also has good food opinions. I'm not gonna lie, I think my palate is like actually pretty good though, like aside from disliking tomatoes and stuff. I think in another life, like I could have been a sommelier, like I know those things are like fake, but I think I like could have. Yeah, I hate flavor. Oh, sick. Just got the perfect. Guys, all that training in the garden has actually solved me for the power plant. Because, like, now I know that I do this at the same time. Like, look at that. Look at that!
Oh, you really pulled through.
I
Was
am
there
a
ever
gamer.
any doubt?
Fighting games was not my forte, but this is where I show my worth. As my brain splits in half and works both sides of the controller. Oh my god, guys, I love Punk! It's all fighting games. It's always been fighting games. Shit. I'm using a PS4 controller. I was gonna use my leverless, but because the way the game works is that, like, essentially you can, like, it's essentially like cut your controller in half and do the same thing on each side. It was really hard to do on the leverless because the leverless is not set up the same things. Exactly. That's a great point, actually. You make it to get cooked dinner, there's no goal, just enjoy vibes. So I'm just gonna do them in order, because now that I don't have to, like,
My
care.
next guest actually does need an introduction. She's a professor at the University of Helianthus, currently studying the sun's irregularities. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Anise Mulligan.
Brennan Mulligan?
Dr. Mulligan, I'd like to cut to the chase. When is the sun going to explode?
Isn't that the million-dollar question? It could be in a millennia, it could be next year, or it could be by the time I finish this sentence.
Well, that was tense. But it is likely to erupt much sooner than anticipated. Is that correct?
Yes. Previously, it was thought that our sun was too small and too young to put it in layman's terms, explode. But over the past decade, we've seen plenty of evidence contradicting that.
I understand this isn't the only thing that makes you think the sun is on its way out.
That's correct. We've also observed irregularities in the sun's core, which has led us to believe that this could cause a runaway fusion reaction.
So considering all this, what should we do?
I'm a scientist, not a philosopher. I'm sure your viewers are better equipped to answer that question than I am.
Because the sun is not set to explode in my lifetime. So I guess I don't know what I would do if I thought the sun was actually gonna blow up. Like, while I was alive. Yeah, sorry, Skate. You know? See. What is the Hotto Pizza minigame? I guess the after hours. Oh, I think that's when I was in my apartment. I think, like, you know, let's go all the way back. You know, let's go to the time of my adolescence and talk about YOLO. You know, you only live once. I think if the sun was going to explode, I'd spend money like a freak. You know, like, who cares about debt? That's actually, like, I know some people are like, oh, I wouldn't want to know when I die. I would love to know the precise second I die, because then I can, like, make sure that my bucket list is, like, done with by the time I go. Like, I want to go skydiving, but I'm just like, oh, you know, I don't really have the time and stuff.
Hey,
But, like, can you steal experience? I mean, that's the only thing that's gonna go with you, you know? It's like, I've just been, like, putting off skydiving because I'm like,
while our brothers
why?
and sisters starve.
and instead I would, like, I'd get a lot more tattoos because I wouldn't have to, like, I wouldn't be like, oh, I could do that later, and it's like, I have to live so much longer with these tattoos, but, like, if I knew I was gonna die, I'd be like...
With a belly full of fire, you too can be great.
I'd go full, like, I would tattoo my whole self. I would get, like, all the tattoos. I would, like, right now, I want to get a second tattoo, but I really have to think about, like, what I would want on my body for a long period of time. Like, I want to get a snake, but, like, I'm like, what kind of snake? Do I want it to, like, wrap? Do I want it to be a full circle? But, like, if I knew it was gonna be over, I'd just be like, bro, put a chibi snake on me. And then, like, let me go get some flower buds. Let me go full color, balls to the wall. And then let me go sit in the sun and ruin my tattoos, because it doesn't matter, you know?
Hi there.
I also really like the concept of having a snake tattoo, because I have a bunny on one side, and I think
How
it's
much
cute
would
that
you
they would,
love
like,
to
hate
come
each
on
other.
my show and cook with me?
Can she full perfect? Can she do it? Can Ninzi full perfect this?
Delivery order.
Chef Rhubarb's vaulting ambition has made her a role model to all Helianthans, the dream of a better life.
Are we in a museum? I just figured that out.
Bye. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them on opposite arms. But you know, like, the one thing I was
Thank
jealous
you
of
for
in Harry
visiting the
Potter, a
Shrine
series
of
I can no longer
Sponsored by
support,
TTdemontae.
but I do love the concept of, like, moving tattoos. I think other magical properties have also had moving tattoos, where they, like, can actually do stuff as well. God, I love moving tattoos. I couldn't perfect, guys. I'm bad.
Let's roll.
I'm not the Gordon Ramsay. I just realized that all this painting is of Rhubarb, because it's like her statue, and then there's like the Adam and Eve, not the Adam and Eve painting, the God and Adam. Yeah, what is the thing on the chapel where they're like reaching to each other? Is that Adam? Man, I'm excited for when... Okay. It's because I don't live in Venice, but I am kind of excited for when Venice, like, sinks into the sea. Because imagine, then there'll be, like,
Did you
so
ever
many
get
more...
Subsolutions as a kid? That place was great. It was like a good burrito time.
Firstly, burritos and sandwiches are completely different things. Secondly, are you insane? That place is terrible.
Okay. I think we need to rank all of our childhood restaurants. How do you feel about Chili Bowl?
Cute mascot, good ice cream, insane founder. I dig it. You?
Same.
Remember Big's Burger?
Vaguely. I probably only went there once or twice.
You know they used to allow fights in their restaurants?
Like brawls?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that makes me like it more.
Do you have a
Is that
favorite, though?
Waffle House?
I told you, Subsolutions.
Seriously? Sub-solutions? You like that more than Slammies?
Yep.
Sushi Nest?
You bet.
Yuyev?
Yuyev is not a restaurant.
Absolutely.
But can we agree the worst is Max Wiener's?
Oh, yeah, that place is terrible.
It's so bad, right?
I'm so hungry.
I don't normally go to farmers markets, but that's because I don't personally myself cook. But whenever I go on, like, walkies with a friend, I usually go to, like, if I'm walking around, like, if me and a friend want to, like, walk around and me and my family want to walk around, then browsing a farmer market's fun. But I definitely don't go there, like regularly, you know what I'm saying? Do you go to farmers market a lot? Are you on that organic grind set, Yuckster? I think is still a... Actually, I don't know. I mean, I think he's still a good chef, but I think he's realized that, like, you make a lot more money not doing that. Actually, I don't know. I mean, he wanted to be, like, a pro footballer when he was a child, so maybe he just wants, like, the fame, you know, like... But he was like, I like cooking, and then he's, like, found a good way to, like, transition
Oh man, that was so
a thing he loves, cooking, into... like what he really wanted, which was like fame and fortune. Which like I can get behind, you know, like if you know, I think that's like really smart to like keep in mind like what you really want and then like transition your skills into that if that's what you want. But also he gets to yell at people, which I assume is like a fun benefit. In soccer, do they yell often? I have no freaking idea. I don't watch a lot of soccer.
If you make me one of these,
Being an asshole.
I'll love you
It
forever.
does suck how being an asshole does make you more money than like being nice. I think that's like sad about society. That's like the one thing I would change is that like I wish being nice had like more of a financial benefit.
Now there's the Nori I know.
It's because it's like being an asshole can get you more likely to get you like discounts. You don't feel bad about like exploiting people. You can just make hella money being rude and not caring about Stinkle. Exactly. Cause like, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Skaze. You can't get mega rich without being an asshole in capitalist society.
So after helping, thank you so much, in my food cart for so long, how do you feel about cooking? Spending time with you, pro. Smelling delicious food, pro. Going to interesting places, also pro. Let me guess. Early mornings and late nights, con? Big con. But hey, I'm glad you found something you love. Me too. I wonder what I'd be doing if it weren't for watching so much Chef Rhubarb as a kid. What did your mom do? My mom? She was a cleaner. Just a cleaner. Why do you ask? You just never told me. Not exactly something worth bragging about.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the only companies that done it is like, I hear that Arizona iced tea is like pretty good, but it's like, I hear that I feel like Costco is maybe the best to ever do it. Like Costco treats their workers well. I think you can have a very stable company, but you'll never be in like the billions, you know? You'll never be an Elon Musk or a Bezos or a Zuckerberg unless you like exploit them. But you can be like a profitable,
Not much, just heading to court.
multi-million-dollar
Mama,
company.
What'd I get you for?
Yeah.
What? We're going to cook.
Oh, gotcha.
Do we look like criminals to you?
A bit.
Cool.
Hi Distractives, welcome in. I'm sadly not playing Street Fighter today.
Here we
We're
are,
doing some
Petal
cozy
County
gaming.
Courthouse. Wow.
We're
I wonder what's going on inside.
cooking food for a
Just
courthouse.
Imagine all the justice being dished out in there right now. You think there's any murder cases going on? I mean, Helianthus is a pretty safe place, but yes, absolutely.
God, I want jury duty so badly. I don't know if that's crazy to say, but I want to like be in the room that makes a decision on a court case. Just because I find it interesting, and also because I feel as someone who is like, man, corporations suck, that I can be in there fighting for the little guy, you know? Like I wouldn't be swayed by like, oh, big corporation. Let me give the little guy their money. But also the thing too is like, I know because of crime shows, I know, okay, number one, from crime shows, I know that like DNA evidence and stuff, like they're like, ooh, bite mark analysis. I know that shit is bunk, like literally. So if we were going to a murder case and then they were like, oh, here's this bite mark analysis, I'd be like, oh, they're just lying. They're just trying to frame a man. And then, I also know about jury nullification, where you can agree that the person committed a crime. This is just in America. There was some crime where someone like someone took a bite of a sandwich and they were like, the killer took a bite of the sandwich that was near the body. So thus, if we can find the person who matches the bite of this sandwich, then that's the killer. And then they did an autopsy on the body and they were like, the victim took the bite of the sandwich, but they actually convicted someone off of that. So stupid. Secondly, is like, jury nullification is like, you agree that they've committed a crime because they've murdered someone, but you agree that but you feel like it shouldn't be prosecuted by the law, so you can say no, not guilty. Which, again, so you don't actually have to go by the letter of the law, you can go by what's morally correct in your opinion. Exactly. I did try to throw it out, but I think they decided, nah, it still has like scientific levity or something, because essentially like the way that courts work, I'm sorry, I'm going into court stuff because like, I love crime shows, but because the way that courts work is that if it's worked once, a lot of judges don't want to like overturn, like it's hard to like, it's kind of easy to get something in, but harder to get something out, because once there's precedent, it's hard to beat precedent, because they're like, oh, another judge said that was okay, so it's fine. Boom, divorce. Exactly. But I mean, like, I'm not saying like, I also want this to be clear. I'm not saying like, if I was on jury duty, it's like, ignore the crimes that happen, just go for the little guy. Like, I'm not gonna root. You know me, I actually hate the underdog. I love an overdog, especially in sports. But it's just like, sometimes you can just like tell for sure that it's like, there's a guy who is looking for justice. He doesn't have the money because court's expensive, and the other team has like a team of insurance lawyers and legal defenders, and they just try to bully this man out of court. And it's just like, you as like, the whole point of the jury system is to like make sure that they can't buy out the judges, because your vote as a human being is like important, you know? And that's my thought on the jury system, and I love it so much, and I really want to be called for jury duty, and I haven't been called for jury duty, and get me in there. Maybe I've spoken too often into my phone that they know not to get me for jury duty. Oh, is it sounding really bad? I'm actually like, I'm banging a pen next to my microphone, and I'm so sorry if that's like coming through. Okay, but now I'm ready to continue playing the game that I'm doing instead of talking about how much I hate. I was
thinking, you know all the heinous criminals in there?
Oh, like the dentist on trial for replacing gold teeth with fool's gold?
Nice, yeah. But did you think about the fact that we're feeding them?
We are?
There's a solid chance the dish you're working on right now is going into the mouth of a psychotic monster.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, did I make it not
Yeah,
funny?
100%. I'm not gonna lie,
So
my
cool.
in-person appearance really gives off,
maybe a woman who stole her twin sister's identity.
gives off
But which
the
one is
woke,
on
so I especially, I used to have like dyed hair as well. I feel like that's like a red flag for lawyers. But yeah, hey, maybe I'll get lucky, because, you know, they only get a certain amount of strikes. Jury strikes. So, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll have to take me. Because someone else is even crazier.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Bunny Robot's just like, what are you doing? New plan. Oh, I'm doing so badly because I could have perfected that and I just threw it away. Just threw it away. It's a kind of. I would say it's kind of a cooking rhythm game. Oh,
This one's for the famed Alabama arson, responsible for numerous fires throughout the state.
It's very chill. It's a very like cozy game. There's not a lot of stuff on the line, and you just like follow the directions. And I love following directions. This donut is the best donut I've ever seen.
Away with it if it weren't for the Huntsville Hydro Head,
The fuck?
known for his insatiable desire to see everything underwater.
The fuck?
Oh, if only he'd stayed out of Huntsville.
Of all the rotten luck.
You know, I hear they're dating now.
Oh,
They complete each other. Wait, why aren't they being tried in Helianthus? Well, all the courthouses in Alabama were turned to ash. Of course.
Wait. I think they just dropped some crazy lore that I didn't pay any attention to. I think it's like, this is kind of a rhythm game, but there's no rhythm, I guess. Like, there's no, I'm with you, O2 Miss.
Much appreciated.
Does it bother you? Like, is Ole Miss in Alabama? Your name kind of reminds me of Ole Miss, which is like a college or something, but I'm not entirely sure. I know they're like good at football, and that's all I know. But yeah, there's like no like rhythm. There's no like timing to it. You just have to like complete the instructions. So I don't know if I would consider it a rhythm game. But I would, it's on sale right now, like a light sale. I think their whole catalog is really good. They mostly just make games like this for indie. Oh, Ole Mississippi. You know, O2 Miss, that makes a lot of sense. Are you O2 Mize? Am I supposed to be saying Mize instead of Miss? I apologize in advance if you've been screaming this whole time about it and I haven't been hearing you because of the way that streaming works. Mize. Yeah. I can do Mize. I can do O2 Mize.
Hey.
If I call you O2 Miss on accident, that is on
Alright, the suspense is killing me. I need to know what kinds of people we're feeding. I'm looking it up. Well, they're just people, Bree. Even if they're evil, soulless, high-profile criminals, they all started out as innocent.
It's the lawyers that are evil. Just kidding.
Hang on. Is this the Petal County Courthouse? Yeah. Why? It's a small claims court. Small claims? Small claims? We may want to scale back our fantasy customers' crimes.
Oh, they're making
like
fantasy customers.
This one is going to a landlord who didn't refund her tenant's deposit. Oh, she was, just not good with money? And the next one is going to a man who improperly repaired a dishwasher, leading to a water-damaged floor. Please, just stop. I wish you hadn't told me.
I love
You were
it.
a bad repairman all along.
Is that how real do you think that is distractive? Like, can you really reconstruct faces with DNA? That feels like improbable. But I'm not entirely sure. I'm not like, I'm a little sciencey, but I'm not that sciencey. But that feels like fake. Don't know if it's real. That I feel like that can't be real.
when we got
Or
here,
if
I thought
anything,
this
it's
was
giving
going
like
to
the
be the
best
place
guess
that I
because
wanted
I
to
know
come
they
every
can tell
day,
your
but
like
knowing what goes
gender
on
and
behind
your
those doors.
or your gender assigned at birth and your
Forget it, Nori.
like ethnicity based on
claims.
DNA. So they may just like be constructing like a rough outline of what you are. I bet you can get like hair color and eye color as well. But there's no way that like I guess your DNA had to describe how your skull was born, but how your skull was made, but there's no way we're like at that point for DNA reading. There's no way that we know which DNA strand is known for like how big your nose is. Like how big especially like how the cartilage builds. I wonder if that's DNA too. But also there's the part 2 with like epigenetics where it's like your environment will also like change how your genes are expressed. I don't actually know if epigenetics are shown on DNA scans because like my mom is an identical twin, but my mom and her identical twin look very different nowadays because they've just like grown up, which means like their epigenetics have shifted differently. So though they had the same like base, like they looked a lot more similar as children, they've now like grown really differently, you know? Yeah, exactly, yeah. The environment.
So, in what ways have you improved since becoming a chef?
Yeah, there's that too thing with
Started out, I used some
Ozempic
turmeric,
face
my
where people are
fingers
saying
turned
like your face
orange,
changes a lot if you
but
do
I had
Ozempic
jaundice.
because you're losing a lot of like,
How much were
because you
you
don't get to
using?
decide
I
where
mean,
the
I
fat
thought
you're
a
losing
normal
is,
amount,
so like
but I guess it just
is making
stains
their
your fingers
face
in
like
ways
very
that
like
really does not inspire people to eat
skinny.
at your food cart. Oof, yeah, jeez. Can't stop, won't stop.
That's me. I can't stop, won't stop. I think because like this game kind of like Street Fighter, like I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any game where I couldn't just talk about random stuff while it's happening. Maybe I'm just like a certified yapper. I hope you guys like. I hope you guys don't mind that I just like yap consistently. Just constantly be yapping. I should have looked ahead at what I need to be doing next. That's true. Yeah, the game is just on. It's like someone described it as it's like the Subway Surfers in like a YouTube short or a TikTok.
Oh.
Exactly. Guys, this is so long. What is this? What does he want on his burger? He wants cheese, lettuce, pickles, bacon, onions, and tomatoes. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I can agree with that. This is what I like on a burger, except for the tomatoes and the cheese. Have I once told you about how like it's taken me so long? So like because like the American classic is to have like a cheeseburger, I kept ordering cheeseburgers even though I don't like cheese. Like I just was like, yeah, let me get on that. Let me always get cheese on my burger even though I like don't like cheese. So I was just getting myself like stuff I don't like because I propaganded myself. And now as an adult, now I'm like, wait, I don't like cheese. Maybe I should order a cheese with no a hamburger with no cheese. And I started doing that, and I'm like, holy shit, this thing tastes even better than a cheeseburger, which was already really good. Because for a while I was like, my death row meal is gonna be a cheeseburger with a chocolate milkshake and sweet potato fries is my last meal, is what I always said.
To avoid self-reflection. I'm serious. I think it's a healthy part of a musician's career that you can look back at your earlier work.
But
and think,
now I'm like, just give me the burger.
it means you're growing.
I have never had a chopped cheese before. Is that like a... I also haven't like really had a Philly cheesesteak before. Oh, I thought I was smart. I thought that I could like do all these chops at the same time, but I realized because of the way oh my god, you guys can see how slow my mashing ability is for this left bumper.
She shoots, she scores.
I don't think it improves burgers in any way either. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for backing me up, even though you are a cheese enjoyer, so I want to thank you for that. That's a nice... That's a kindness you're doing to me. God, I want a Sando so badly. A fruit Sando? Holy shit.
Great job, Nori. Great job, Bree.
What is a chopped cheese? I want to say... I'm a cheese denier derogatory. But you are a cheese enjoyer laudatory. Okay. It's been another hour, so I'm gonna run pre-rolls again as I quickly go put something in the dishwasher, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start putting my dishes from the sink to the dishwasher. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. Maybe do a little clean chore for yourself as well. And I'm gonna leave this on so you can hear the great Jonathan Pierce songs. I'm back. American cheese is actually cheese. Is it good? No, but I do know that American cheese is technically cheese, and that America has like a whole cavern of American cheese sitting because of our government really wants to like help milk farmers, which makes sense, but like because of that, we now have too much milk, and so to save all the milk, they turned it into cheese. But now we have too much cheese because it doesn't really rot or anything, so now there's just caverns of cheese that live in America in the Midwest somewhere. I think it's like Minnesota, but I'm not sure. Let me look that up before I straight up spread misinformation. Cheese cavern America. I think American cheese is really good in grilled cheese because it doesn't really have like a flavor. It's just like it's a binder. It feels more like binding, like a binding ingredient than like a thing to eat, you know? Yeah, cheese caves and food surpluses. Why the US government currently stores 1.4 billion pounds of cheese. Oh, it's in Missouri. Yeah, I think it's good when you like, I guess. I think it's just like the melting I think like the thing they've made the best for American cheese is like its binding and melting properties. Also, the block of whipped cream is for specifically like fruit sandwiches, which are a big thing in Japan, and they are, I'm not gonna lie, they're incredibly good, but they're like a dessert. They're not like a savory sandwich, you know? That's why it's full of whipped cheese. Also, I did want to say as I was doing my dishes that, do you hate sponges? Like, do you find the texture of them like the fucking worst? Could I offer to you?
I will be making a staple of
Oh my god, an
Italian
arancini?
cuisine, arancini.
Could I offer to you a scrub mommy? Because
Mix stock and wine in a pan
a scrub daddy
and
actually
bring it to a
is.
boil.
I thought a scrub daddy was good, but then I got a
Next,
scrub
reduce
mommy
it
because of
down to a
YouTube
simmer
short, and
and
it's
add
beautiful.
rice. The high starch content of arborio rice makes it fabulously creamy when cooked.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Stir in the butter and parmesan. Doesn't that smell ravenous? Now it's time to get dirty. Form the risotto into patties and squeeze a cube of mozzarella and peas into the center. I bet you can guess what's next. That's right. Mold the risotto into balls around the fillings. Then coat them with flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. Did you know arancini is Sicilian for orange?
I did
You'll
not
see
know
why
that.
in a moment. Let's take these over to the deep fryer. Now, let's make it look as good as it tastes. I like to spread a thin layer of pesto on the plate first. Gently nestle the arancini atop the pesto and sprinkle it with parmesan and basil. Voila! The perfect arancini. Oh, I almost forgot the big announcement! You'll be able to find the full recipe for this and much more in my next book, Cooking the Best, coming later this year. Ciao, darlings. And remember, be no less than the best.
I fucking hate that. I hate that too. I feel like she's supposed to be like the villain. Like, there's no way she's not, you know? I'm mad at you, Technicolas. A fruit sandwich with cream is delicious. It's so soft, and it's like not that sweet. So people who are like, oh, I'm just like, O2 Mize, who's like, I'm not really a dessert enjoyer. You might actually really like this fruit sandwich because it's like, it's just like not too sweet. Usually Asian desserts are like do not have a lot of sweetness in them. They're more, they're sweet, but they're not like American sweet. But yeah. Yeah, fresh mozzarella goes bad at the sweet of fruit. I fucking love fresh mozz. That's like so when a cheese is young, it's just like milk, and then I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's just boring. Yeah, I guess I could agree that it is just boring. That's on me, Technical, as for trying to start a fight. You know, fights are content, so my content brain is ready to go. Do I have issues with other textures? I don't like socks on my feet. Does that count as a texture?
Wow, this place is gorgeous.
I think there's also like some
Love
kind of
old
food.
churches.
I know there's like some food
Not
texture I don't
really.
like, but I don't remember what it
Give me
is.
creeps. But it is beautiful here, right? It's decadent.
My brothers and sisters,
The Sun Preacher?
another sunrise, and what a beautiful one it is. The sun's light greets us today from 93 million miles away. 93 million miles. Can anyone actually comprehend that? Extraordinary. It's the longest, warmest hug in history. It's the hug that brings life, joy, laughter, and meaning. But it's a hug from the past. The light we see and feel now was sent to us 8 minutes and 20 seconds ago. Perhaps it's a hug that's already ended. Perhaps this light we feel upon our faces has already expired. Or it's expiring right now. And we won't know for another 8 minutes and 20 seconds. What would you do with your last 8 minutes and 20 seconds? Where will you be 8 minutes and 20 seconds from now? How will you spend that time? I hope, sun willing, you will all spend the rest of the day with us. May the light shine upon you all.
I don't know how to
My
feel about
brothers
that.
and sisters, how fortunate that the sky has allowed the sun to shine on all of us on this day of celebration. As the sun reaches its apex, I can't help but marvel at its power. The sun produces more energy in a single second than humanity has used in its entire existence. It's this energy that has inspired artists, poets, engineers, writers, philosophers, and scientists to produce the most incredible works. It's this energy that grants life to our planet. When the sun finally expires, we will not be saved by our own hands, nor a benevolent power beyond our understanding. No, when our sun dies, it will take us with it. This is nothing to be sad about. It simply is the way things are. Will you live your life ignoring the inevitable? Or will you spend it in reverence of the greatest power to grace your skin? May the light shine on you all. As the sun sets for us, we must remember that it rises elsewhere. Each end is the beginning of something new. Yes, it is true that our sun could die any second now, or may already be gone, or it may indeed last for another millennium. But what will its death bring to the universe? How will its ripple be felt in another solar system, in another galaxy? Or its ripple will be felt, even if it's only felt by some cold, lifeless rocks orbiting light years away. Everything in the universe has an impact somehow. Energy does not simply vanish. What will your energy become after you're gone? What impact will you leave? As the sun sets on this beautiful day, we thank our sun for granting us all that we have ever known in our lives and in the greater span of existence. We thank our sun and we hope for another sunrise. May the light shine on you all.
I'm just chilling. Sorry, I got really into this pastor. Guys, I should have played this game on Sunday. I don't go to church anymore. I need that. Yeah, sorry. I got way too into listening to Sun Pastor, to Sun Preacher. Exactly. The only impact we leave our derived impacts. I'm joining the Sun cult to O2 Mimes. I later. To be honest, I like the message of it. It's like kind of sad, but it's like also like this one I don't see in a bad way. This one I think maybe I was tricked by how calm he sounded, but you know, it's important to remember that like, you know, energy doesn't fade away and the stuff you send out has an impact on people, you know? So I'm hoping I have a positive impact on y'all. Praise the sun, everyone. Have you guys seen that thing where people were like sun tanning their crotches to like absorb the sun into their body? And okra is good, but it's like, you know, it's been cooked bad when it's like slimy, you know? I mean, I think I mean as well too. I think it's important to remember like,
Well, that was
you're
something.
not
Yeah,
immune to cults.
Sure was. You were right. That was creepy and terrifying.
No, you were right. This place is gorgeous and the sermons were inspiring. Everyone seemed to really love it.
You said it creeped you out.
You said you liked old churches.
Unbelievable.
Because like, you know, the whole point of cults is they like have all those like techniques to break you, and especially how they get you too is when you're in your like darkest time kind of, and they're offering a solution. And you know, you'll fall for a cult, and then you'll be too embarrassed that you fell for a cult that you'll just like lock in. So I think it's always good to keep in mind as well, like, you can change, don't be embarrassed, and like, you know, those people are spending all their energy to trick you, and they like got you in a moment of weakness, you know? Exactly. Step 1, they isolate you. And then they like sometimes will like make you stay up for long periods of time, or like won't feed you so that you'll be weak so that they can get you, you know?
What up?
And then once they have you is when the ridiculous stuff starts happening.
So, I was thinking, maybe we could watch the sunset tonight. We haven't really had a night to ourselves in a while.
I'd love to, but evenings are kind of difficult at the moment. Just being new and the rush hour and everything. Maybe another time?
Oh, yeah. No, that's cool. Another time.
Also, it's hard to get people out of cults when you're like, oh, you fell for a cult, how stupid, you know? So you gotta treat everyone with kindness.
If you make me one of these, I'll love you forever.
Exactly. I am 100% a doormat, so if someone came up to me and was like, hey! You know? I'd be like, especially if like they were just like being really friendly, like... I bet there's a ton of like streamers who have accidentally started cults and shit. Or like they have an accident. You never really like start a cult on accident. Well, not a bad one at least. Yeah.
Delivery order.
Honestly, it's true. Hold, tap, hold. Release, tap, hold. Tap. And then shop together. Yeah. Especially when they get to like, because especially like if you don't like have, because you can get very like inclusive, and exclusive, you know, where you're like very much like, oh, those people aren't part of us, you know?
They're going to love this.
Yeah, you're not a cult, you're a council.
Delivery order.
Also, I hope I'm not making anyone feel like too uncomfortable. I apologize. I'm kind of just like vibing as I play this game I really like. So wait, like, is it not just like super cute? It also like makes me feel like I'm cooking even though I'm not cooking. Well, it's like the part of cooking I like where it's just follow instructions without the terrifyingness of being like, does this taste good? Yeah, in groups, out groups, halfway there. You're so right, Technicolus. You just gotta catch yourself in those mindsets, you know? Because it's very easy. As someone who like I'm not gonna lie, this is like, I am talking from glass houses because I love when I get put on a team. Like so I'm in the programming department of my job, and there's like a cinematics department, a design department, an art department. And I kind of love when they're like, okay, it's programming department versus cinematics department. Or like, I love saying like, I'm from Texas, fuck other states, you know? Like, I do it as a bit, but I think my love of, like, being put into a team, being put into a box, is very susceptible to, like, getting got, you know? So yeah, I feel like I have to be more on top of it, just because, like, I think I have a lot of tendencies that would, like, put me towards accidentally making in-groups and out-groups, like, really easily. Because I love being in a box. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh, is your birthday in January? My birthday's in January. Oh, are we both Capricorns? Yeah, hell yeah, Capricorn's better than every other astrology group. Yeah, I really wanted to get into guilds, but I'm not gonna lie, like, for some reason this doesn't trigger my, like, social awkwardness as much as, like, other stuff, but I've never really got into being into a guild because I just didn't quite know how to, like, do it, but I think I would have loved being in a guild. I would have put a lot of hard work into it, too. It would have been, like, my full-time job, you know? But I just didn't play- well, I would have played, World of Warcraft if it wasn't subscription-based. I'm, like, a cheap penny pincher, so it's, like, tough for me to, like, be like, yeah, let me, like, have a subscription to this video game and pay for it every month.
Did you see that, Bree?
Bye. Hey.
Yeah, exactly, Technicals. Exactly. Where you're just like, oh, wouldn't this be funny? And then you're like, shit, that's actually, like, what I believe, you know? Oh shit, my bad. It's screaming at me that, like, I'm doing it wrong, and I'm just like, hee 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 hee.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I mean, like, I think that's true, right? It's like... It's truly crazy to think, like, especially because, like, I'm vaguely introverted where social interactions can be very draining. So it's like... But I am a sort, like, if I don't hang out with people for too long, I get, like, way too sad and depressed. Like, I'll just, like, lay down forever and won't move. So I have to, like, go see some people. Because I think even if you're an introvert, like, you can't just, like, stay inside the whole time. I think you'd go crazy. Do rabbits need to, like, be with other rabbits? I thought they were, like, a solo pet.
Bree! They're looking
See,
for
but
special
O2
event
Mize,
cooks
you're
for the
talking to
grand
me. This is
opening
like
of
your
Chef
introvert
Rhubarb's
interaction.
New restaurant, Rhubarb and Grill. How many
Is that
restaurants
true?
does
I
that
thought-
woman have?
I don't know too much about
Imagine me
bunnies.
working
I've
in
never
one
had a
of
bunny
Chef
before.
Rhubarb's restaurants. What if I get to meet her? What if we hit it off?
I
What if
think
I become
imagine
sous
it's tough to say.
chef?
I actually don't know. Because I think a lot
Are
of,
you
like, I know
hyperventilating?
that, like, the people who fall for
No.
cults a lot, like, you always think they're, like, really stupid, but usually they're, like, high-powered lawyers or, like, people who are, like, really rich who, like, fall prey to it. Because they're just like, I'm too smart to have fallen for a cult, you know?
This is so cool. All right, Nori. Don't get distracted by the fact that this place is so cool.
But I mean, maybe you'd like fall into a cult and then you'd be too stubborn to leave,
How many
you know?
other chefs are trying
Like,
out?
when does the stubbornness kick in?
Let's not think about that.
But at the same time, I don't know, you could
Wonder who eats what
you
I
can make it out of every cult.
If it's Chef Rhubarb,
Did I tell you how I
she's on
almost
the
fell
other
into
side
the
of a
Mormon
wall
cult?
watching me right now.
Bro, so Mormons go on that thing where they, like, go on missions when they're, like, 16,
Nori.
and essentially they go up to, like, every
Cool.
single person and say, like,
This
hey,
is
can we
just
tell you
another
about
day
the
in food
Church of the
cart,
Latter-day
except
Saints?
in a
And
really,
they were just nice and
really
chill,
awesome
and I was
kitchen
like,
run by Chef
yeah,
Rhubarb.
sure, you can talk to me about it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be a Mormon, but I feel bad that everyone's just turning you down. And then I was like, I went to, like, a lot of the meetings. They really thought they had, like, a chokehold on me. Especially, too, because, like...
Oh, hi. I'm head chef Nori.
It's
I
funny, too,
used
because,
to
like,
run a
the
dinky
way that
food
they're
cart,
meant to
but
be
now I'm
rejected is meant to,
working
like,
for
keep them in the
Chef
cult,
Rhubarb.
too, which is, like, so crazy that they
Then I
figured that
got
out.
3 stars in the Couture and now Chef Rhubarb and I are just the best friends. Oh yes, she comes to my place for dinner.
I see
on
both
the
both
weekends.
animals
It's
can
no
get too lonely
biggie.
and sad and die.
She just really loves my chicken parmesan. Yeah, that's.
But the way I didn't actually get stuck, I was also like kind of like looking for purpose, and I was, because I was in college, and I was like, you know, maybe being a Mormon would be like fun and chill. Except then they told me if you're a Mormon, you can't have tea or coffee, and I was like, not even bubble tea? And they were like, no bubble tea, that's a sin. And I was like, I'm so sorry guys, I'm out. I love bubble tea too much to become a Mormon. It's like they don't allow you to have drinks that are like boiled for some reason. I don't know why. I just remember there was, they gave me a pamphlet one day, and they were like, no coffee, no tea. And I was like,
oh my garlic.
really?
I got the
Can I just sin a little bit? And they were like, you can't sin a little bit.
This is how it begins. I'll be telling the story of my success.
Sadly less enjoyable than hot
Right
beverages.
here.
Actually, I prefer all my drinks iced, so they're cold beverages. But I want you to know, to miss, I get you. I mean, I guess technically speaking, you can't make, the tea has to get brewed hot and then chilled, you know?
Baz, are we
Thanks,
your
Mashing,
favorite
thanks, Mashing.
customers?
Oh, I would never rank my customers. But if I did, you two? Top 10.
It wasn't really,
10?
yeah, I mean,
People
it
you
wasn't
like
really a
more
spell,
than
like, because
us?
I'm not gonna lie,
known
like,
you two for
Mormonism
like
is
a
kind of
week.
memed on, so I
I've
kind
had
of knew
people
going
come
in,
in
I
for
was like,
years.
ah, we're memeing
Why
on these
would you
people,
think
like,
we'd
why
be
not
nothing?
figure it out?
I don't know.
And then I
But
went,
hey,
and I was like, you
you've
know,
got
this
a
is
good
chill, you
tradition.
know, it's essentially, like, regular Christianity, but then they were like, no coffee, no tea, and I was like, fuck.
Hey,
You know what was great? When you were a kid and your parents cut up your food for you. I miss that.
Do you want me to cut your food up for you? Because I can do it if you want.
I need to redo that, because that dish is so easy.
You know what was great? When you were a kid and your parents cut up your food for you. I miss that.
Do you want me to cut your food up for you? Because I can do it if you want.
Yes, they did tell me about soaking. Soaking is
It'll
so
make me
fucking
seem
funny.
like
I love it so much. It's so I know it's like, I don't think it's actually real. I think it's like something
humans
they
really do come full
tricked
circle.
us with, but like, I'm not going to lie. It's so smart. You know when you're like impressed? Like, I love watching documentaries about white collar crime because, or like Ponzi scheme, because I'm like, wow, that's so stupid. I can't believe that worked. And so, when I think of soaking, I'm just like, wow, you know, that is a way around it, and I like it. I like the gumption. I know, when climate change gets us. Okay, I'm gonna close the window because the gardening outside is getting very loud for me, so I need it off. I'm not gonna lie, I've been keeping my window open in the morning just because, like, my partner has a fever, so he's been keeping the apartment really hot because, you know, with a fever it makes you feel really chilly. So I've been, opening a window in the morning in just my room. I'm not gonna lie, guys, did you know that fresh air is goated? Isn't that crazy, guys? Fresh air? Secretly incredible? Yeah, it was just, he got it from Evo. There's just a lot of people, you know. This is why you gotta wear a mask, guys.
I am killing this.
The pandemic isn't over.
hello.
Yeah, I was getting like, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting like really fucking angry all the time, and I was like, why am I so angry? And it's because it was so hot in our apartment. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty like petite woman. I have multiple women actually. And so I don't generate a lot of body heat, so I'm usually like perpetually cold. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel goated because my partner is from like the north of America, so he's like he's like acclimated to like being cold, to like the winter, but I'm from the south, so I'm like secretly acclimated to the fucking hottest, to the devil's asshole.
It's really nice seeing you in your element.
Yeah. My friend had a bunny, but they left it outside, and then it got heat stroke and died, so... But like, truly and completely, like, I'll sit in the summer and it's 90 degrees wearing a sweatshirt. Like a crazy person. I'm just too cold all the time. I hate the cold. I feel like, so what will happen is, so I understand. I want everyone to know, if you're a person who prefers the cold, I 100% get you. You can't, there are only so many layers you can take off before it's like, I need to skin myself to get colder than I am. Whereas like, the problem for me is when it's too cold outside, I feel like the cold like seeps into my bones, and there's no way to get it out of my bones. Like, I'll take a hot shower to try and get like the sense of relief where the cold exits my bones for like the 10 to 15 minutes I'm in the shower, but then I'll leave the shower and it'll just like come back. And then it's like, you're like, oh, you just have like a heater on. But the heater feels like it's just warming like the outside of me. Like my skin is warm, but my bones are cold. But like, what if it's too hot to even run around naked? You know, like how do you get colder than naked, you know?
I've got this.
I do love when it's that, but that's because the cold hasn't seeped into my bones. Like when it's like when it's hot outside and it's like cold in my room, that's okay. But when it's cold outside and it's still lightly cold in my room, it feels like my bones have obtained the chill from winter outside. And then it's so dry too. There's like, because it's so cold, there's no humidity in the air, so I feel like I'm like decaying. I'm desiccating as well. I'm just complaining. The only time I feel good is when it's hot outside, which is... I know not everyone's preference, but... I would prefer to be sweating my ass off than... Like, I agree that sometimes sweating my ass off is uncomfortable, but I do prefer it to the... being, like, chilled to the bone, and I can't feel warm ever. But that's a me problem, you know? Like, that one is a... I recognize as a... is a me, you know? It's like this weird thing too where my hands will swell up if they're wet and cold, and then they become very uncomfortable. I love the sun. I used to be full like me and be like, I hate the sun. I hate going outside. It's horrible. But then, like, I'm not gonna lie, I fucking, like, it's so... I think everyone needs to take a walk outside sometimes, because truly touching grass makes you feel better. And I'm not gonna lie, the more I think of myself as, like, a plant that needs water, sunlight, and food, the better I can take care of myself. I'm like... I guess I also need to sleep, but usually I'm ultra sleepy all the time, so I never forget to do that. You know, Otimai's, that's actually probably the reason why I'm frozen to the bone, is because I can't stand,
doing a stand-up comedy night
I can't stand hot beverages.
Oh, wait, never mind. It's an open mic. Ew.
I could do a routine.
Nori, you know I love and support everything you do, but no.
Come on, I'd be great.
Moo.
What's the deal with toaster settings? Has anyone ever actually used the highest one? I needed to toast bread, not start a kitchen fire.
Ugh.
Hey, Brie, how do you really enjoy a hot dog?
Please stop. You relish it.
No.
I love hot dogs. I don't love hot dogs as much as I love burgers, but I do think a good hot dog is delicious. I do like hot cider. I usually get, like, usually the drinks I do get that I like hot are hot ciders or hot chocolate. I think I just need it to be sweet. But somehow, like, hot lattes are not sweet enough. Oh, though, a cappuccino is also really good. Like, I remember at my old college, I would get a hot mini cappuccino in the winter. Ooh, that shit slaps. Mostly because it's ultra sweet. Hey Sharky, I'm doing good. How are you? We're sadly not doing some Street Fighter, so if you would like to watch some Street Fighter, this is not for you. We're gonna do some. We're doing some cozy cooking game.
That's right. Thanks for letting us cook here.
No, it's apple. It's apple
juice. It wasn't my decision. If it were up to me, you wouldn't be allowed anywhere near this
It's
building.
non-alcoholic apple juice,
Libraries are
but it's
humanity's last refuge from
there's more
capitalism.
concentrate, so it's
the
better
only
than
place
apple
where
juice.
people are free to exist without the expectation of spending money.
Yeah,
And
I'm glad you're doing
ruining
okay,
it.
Sharky the goat. As always, I love your name.
It's
I
not
love sharks. I
personal,
love
dear.
goats.
I just rather wish you were never born.
Holy crap! I
Ciao.
tuned back in, and she said, "I wish you were never born." Guys, what did she say before that so my feelings won't get hurt?
She hates you. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Except single-handedly destroy 5,000 years of book borrowing. I'm not the villain here. That's exactly the kind of thing a villain would say. It's fine. I can fix this. I can win her over. You know, she doesn't need to like you. Yes, she does.
I feel that, Nori. I feel that, Nori. Everyone needs to like you. You know when you're like, you know, not- I understand like how it's like, oh, you know, like not everyone is gonna like you, but still it bothers me because like I want to be liked by everyone. Even though I know like intellectually it's like, how could your personality be liked by everyone? But there's still that like part of me that's like, oh, I can change myself so that they'll like me. Or I can just like tune myself a little bit.
Delicious.
Yeah. I like thought about being a politician in the sense of like, God, American politics is so shit that I'm like, God, let me fix it. But I don't actually want to be a politician, you know? Yeah, maybe, but hopefully this will get me over it, you know, where it's like, and I mean, like, most people, like, if they don't like me, they'll just, like, click away, you know?
Got a bowl.
Exactly. I know mines that it's, like, 100%, like, you can't just, like, tear yourself down and to be likable. That just means, like, you've lost
Cleo.
all personality.
You know, I think you're so lucky
But
to work here.
that
Do you like libraries, Miss Kaga?
that bad part
Or
of
are
me
they
is
just a place for you
still
to hawk
chatting
your
away
wares?
in the back.
Oh yeah, I love reading. Big time.
And what is your favorite book?
My favorite book is
Oh, what is my favorite
Wuthering
book?
Heights. You like Wuthering Heights? No one likes Wuthering Heights.
I like
Thank you
Wuthering
guys for
Heights.
hate watching. You
What
guys are so
happens in-
nice for being haters.
What
you know?
happens?
If only all
Wuthering
haters were
Heights?
like that, where they're just like
Out on the wily
chatting
and
even though they dislike you.
Heathcliff. You know. Well, I like the book, but I actually prefer the song.
The song!
Oh, Nori.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
You must
That's
be
a
so hungry.
Wise, you're
What's your
correct
favorite
as
food?
well.
I bet
When
I
you,
can prepare it.
if you're trying to get everyone to like you, you're gonna have the shittest politics. Actually, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna fall into the trap of the, what is it called? Lobbying? Lobbyists. Sorry, we've gotten like really political today. I don't know why. Maybe I guess because this game is like, it's not like political, but politics happens. I don't know. Well, I apologize. If you wanted like a really chill, cozy thing with the games, instead we talked about like religion and politics for a large portion of this. I have never read Wuthering Heights. Is Wuthering Heights one of those Jane novels? Like what is that? What's the one that everyone reads called? I'm not thinking Jane Eyre, but that's not it. Mr. Darcy and... because they made that movie about it with Colin Firth. Much Ado About Nothing. No, that's a William Shakespeare book. Oh, the Bronte sisters. What is that book with Mr. Darcy? Shit. It's just popping the fuck out of me. I was really hoping, Pride and Prejudice! Oh my god. Yeah. Bridget Jones. No, I was thinking of the original. Jane Austen. Oh right, she did Sense and Sensibility. That was her other big book, which I haven't read. Have you guys ever seen those, you guys seen those books where they're taking, like, old classics? They're like... Is it like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? But it's like... There's like a whole there's like a whole group of them. Pride and Prejudice... Yeah, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Is like a film, and then they, like, have more in that same vein. Romeo and Juliet versus the Living Dead. God, I'm so glad that this game lets me, like, do other stuff. Like, it's just like, oh, we're not gonna start until you press the buttons.
Which institution are you gonna set your spatula on next?
Which is nice, because then I can just, like, do this and then, like, talk for a little bit and then go back right into it.
Stop it. Hold up. Is that the librarian eating one of your meals? Oh my garlic. Bree?
She actually ordered something. I did it. I won her over.
Maybe.
That's my reaction. Shit, what am I doing? Sorry, I clicked away to go look up Pride and Prejudice. Burger! Hi, Boss Destroyer! Welcome in, welcome in! Oh, I should have done it the other way. Fuck. Oh well. Doing a quick... God, this thing makes me really want an arancini, though. Yeah, I wonder what food I'm gonna get after this. Actually, I have leftovers in the fridge I need to finish, so I'm gonna eat those. A gyudon! Ooh, beef on rice? Fuck yeah, fuck yeah! Oh, look at those shiny books.
Cleo, before I go, I saw you order dinner from my cart. What did you think?
Miss Karga, if I'm being honest, I rather enjoyed it.
You did? Does this mean we're good now?
Oh, heavens, no! Did you really think a good meal would change my beliefs?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
You are clearly a very talented young woman, but you are still the worst thing to happen to library since the destruction of the Library of Alexandria.
Damn.
You know what? I'll take it. Thanks, Cleo!
I agree. Look, you should be exactly like Cleo, where you're like, don't fold just because someone gave you a gift, you know? Stick to your principles.
What do you do for work?
Fuck Nori, am I right?
Gainfully unemployed.
Sick.
Oh my gosh, Bree. She's a musician, and she's really good.
Oh, shush.
You are.
I know, Technicolus, incredible.
Hello.
Oh my god, we're at a circus, guys. I fucking love the circus. I love Cirque du Soleil. I know it's not like a real circus. I think I like Cirque du Soleil more than I like the old real circuses, mostly because real circuses have that problem of being like cruel to animals. But I do love books where they kind of like romanticize it, you know?
1,000 of those.
But I do think Cirque du Soleil shows are like pretty sick with it. Just because I feel like the acrobatics, the gymnastics of it are like so impressive, you know? I really want to do a... What is it called? Trapeze? Yeah. Oh, I wish I had done the... I wish I had looked ahead and done that. This is what you get for not planning ahead, everyone. Yeah, and humans in some cases, you're so right, Technicolus. The circuses have been good to people. But trapezing? I wanna take like a circus trapezing class, I think. I'm gonna do it eventually. See, I need to know when I'm gonna die so that I can like adequately plan for when I'm gonna do all these like fun activities. I'm gonna go on some crazy zip lines. Because I love ziplining too. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Okay. Sitting up. Not one of them has ended. Imagine you were watching Cirque du Soleil and you see someone come up and they just DP them in the face. Where's my Street Fighter Cirque du Soleil? Oh, they should do a collab. Wouldn't that be fun? Damn.
Yum.
I mean, we could do it where you could redeem it and I'll play you the next time I'm playing Street Fighter, which would be tomorrow. I would love to make you a burger, but you actually wouldn't want me to making you a burger. I'm actually a horrible chef in real life. I have the stuff that's like
Wow, you really pulled through.
Was there ever any doubt?
Why? Lamau. What could disabled DI do in this game? I don't know. Is there a fun challenge? I can play this game where I just have like I use one hand. That's like similar to disabled DI in a sense. Disable cooking. We become a just chatting stream for 10 minutes. I could do that if you would prefer. We can just chat for a little bit. I don't know if that's literally any different than this, but I guess I would pay more a slight more attention. But yeah, the channel points economy is out of whack because I think like stuff that's like, oh my god, petit fours. That was a cute dessert. It's like hydrate, like sippies, posture check, and like hand stretches are all cheap because like I would like the reminder, and I think it shouldn't be expensive to remind yourself to drink water or to drink to do hand stretches. Actually, I'm gonna do some hand stretches, so I'll redeem them.
Add the vanilla and chocolate batter to 2 halves of a divided rectangular cake pan. Then bake in the oven. Remove the pan from the oven and slice the cakes in 2.
But we're making 4 of them.
Place the bottom halves of each cake onto the serving paper and lightly frost. Then simply add the top halves of each cake to the frosting. For my 3rd favorite part, generously frost the top of the cake.
That's fun.
Just watch as the thick, warm chocolate spills.
Guys, this is ASMR actually.
Arrange the strawberry slices. Doesn't that look divine? My 2nd favorite part is this next step. Gently place a gold leaf on each cake. These are incredibly delicate, but they are absolutely vital to the best presentation. And what would a petit four be without petit fleurs? Perfect. And now for my absolute favorite part. It's time to take a bite and revel in the splendor.
That's actually really funny, Technicolos.
My upcoming book,
yeah, gold leaf
Cooking the
in this
Best,
game,
is now available for pre-order on my app.
Does it even taste like anything? Like, or is it like full scam of like, it's just pretty? Like, edible flowers have like a taste, right? So at least that's like something. I'm gonna disagree. I think gold leaf does look cool. I like a fun gilded food. I just don't think like they charge you like $100 for it, and then that's not worth it. Like, if it was like, okay, this can't be possible because again, the price of gold leaf is not like 50 cents. If it was 50 cents to like put gold leaf on something, I would maybe do it. Like a quarter to put gold leaf on something, or to like to put gold. I do know that gold is toxic for you, actually. There is gold toxicity. But so Boss Destroyer is right, don't eat gold. But like, yeah, if gold leaf was like a dime, 10 cents, then I would 1000%, you know, put that shit on lock, you know? I'd gild every single piece of food I ate. Oh my god. On this topic, okay, ranting on. I saw this such a stupid thing where people were putting like magnets next to their like cereal bags and seeing like iron shavings like clustered together, and they're like, oh my god, why are they putting metal pieces in cereal meant for kids? And then it's like, guys, those are like, when people say like there's iron in your diet, the iron they're talking about is the same as the metal. So they're adding iron to your kids' cereal so that your kids are able to like just have more iron in their diet, you know? It is real, because you have to, because it's like you want to make sure that kids are getting enough nutrients. So we add a lot of supplements to stuff to secret supplements. Maybe this will stop you guys from eating cereal, but sometimes they care a little bit. But yes. I just want to say, guys, sometimes they're not always out to get you. Yes. But there definitely is metal added to your cereal if you want to get...
What's happening?
Not much, just heading to court.
Oh, bummer. What'd they get you for?
What? We're going to cook.
Oh, gotcha.
What dish is
Do
bad?
we look like criminals to you?
A bit.
Cool. Here we are, the Petal County Courthouse. Wow, I wonder what's going on inside. Oh, just imagine all the justice being dished out in there right now.
Are we doing the exact same thing?
You think there's any murder cases going on? I mean, Helianthus is a pretty safe place, but yes, absolutely.
I don't know, your body needs iron to make blood, and blood lasts 29 days, then it needs to make more blood. Did I pick a level I've already done? Like, this is so familiar. I did pick a level I'd already done. I was like, I've seen this cutscene before.
Hello!
Hello! Okay.
So, hypothetically, let's pretend that I have no idea what a Soul Fest is, and now that we're here, it's too embarrassing to ask for your please help. Okay, so here's the conceit. Soul Fest is an annual celebration of everything the sun gives us, held in the lush Helianthus countryside. While we usually think of the sun as a destroyer, it is also the giver of life.
Wow, look at you paying attention.
I just read it in the brochure. That makes sense.
Guys, I actually think I've gotten like a little goated at this game. Like I'm much better at like stringing it together where I'm doing both sides at once. Yeah. I would say they're not the tiniest particles because you can still, they're like not like naked to the human eye so you can see them, but yes, they're not like trying to kill you. I mean, a lot of people are like anemic, right? That's like an iron deficiency. What the heck is Gulab Jamun? Because this thing looks fucking delicious.
Delivery order.
I actually need to do this other side first, but that's fine.
Sunrise, sunrise, piercing through the dark. You greet us to a brand new day and spur us with your spark. Sunshine, sunshine, warm upon our skin. Guide us with your radiant light and help us bloom within.
sunset.
Okay, I don't like this prayer thing though.
Paint the sky alight. We thank you for all that you give and miss you through the night. I love your poetry.
Oh, this is poetry?
It's
Shit.
from the brochure. Ah.
That's what I thought. I thought it was brochure sun nonsense. Oh, it's an Indian dessert. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, doing the whisking is also really fun. Like this motion is a good motion. I said as I like did it really badly, but I do like it. Guys, can I full perfect a level finally?
Bye.
Oh, it's cheese? I'd like to rescind my earlier statement. I'm sorry.
Much appreciated. Hi.
Gee, today went fast. Did you have a nice time? I wish we weren't working through it. But yeah, it's been nice. I don't want today to end. It's normal to feel anxious about the day ending. It shows you're thinking about the fleeting nature of the universe.
That's also from the pamphlet.
Demonstrating your appreciation for the sun. You're a smart one, Bree. Brochure. Dang it!
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I also don't like cheesecakes. Like, I'm really shit. My taste buds are broken. I want that to be clear. I don't know if we had fully decided, but yeah, I'm kind of fucked. Yeah, I know, right? Guys, it's been great knowing y'all. I'm excited. You know, it's understandable when you know, it's just not gonna work out, you know?
Too much of a weirdo to fit in here.
No, this city is full of total weirdos. The other day, I saw a man having a conversation with a crow.
Come to think of it, last week I did see a woman sneeze on her baby.
That's what I'm talking about. You never need to feel bad about being weird. That's what makes life interesting. You big
So
weirdo.
true, Bree. So true. My favorite dessert is creme brulee. And I lost the people with that answer. Yeah, but it's not cheese. Yeah, but it's not cheese. It's missing that flavor in cheese that makes cheese bad. I'm gonna have to do this again. I didn't go fast enough. Like, I think mozzarella doesn't taste like cheese. But I do think cream cheese tastes like cheese. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this again, holy crap. We have 22 seconds. I think I actually got like tricked out by the time. I like freaked out too hard. Holy shit. We're not even close. We're not even close. I have to do one more dish after this? Okay, restart.
Hello.
How the hell do you do this in 1 minute and 26 seconds?
Sometimes I feel like I'm too much of a weirdo to fit in here.
No, this city is full of total weirdos. The other day, I saw a man having a conversation.
Wait. Does it add time for me when I fuck up? Because if so, I can be more perfect.
Sometimes I feel like I'm too much of a weirdo to fit in here.
No, this city is full of total weirdos. The other day, I saw a man having a conversation.
I did it a lot faster the first time. I added 2 seconds to that run. Goodbye, Skates! Have a good night! Have a good night! Shit. Have a great rest of your Saturday slash.
Sometimes I feel like I'm too much of a
hope it's a
weirdo
good
to
one.
fit in here.
No, this city is full of total weirdos. The other day, I
See,
saw a
okay,
man having
9
a
seconds.
conversation.
9 seconds is how fast we have to do the first one. I think that's like my fastest speed. I am like rubbing my hands on my pants to like try and like get the sweat off of them. Guys, this is so fucking stressful. Why is this more stressful than Street Fighter? Oh, that took so much time! That took so much time!
You're a natural.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, because you guys, like, actually, like, can pay attention. Like, I can barely hear what they're saying while I'm doing this, so it's like, for me, I'm like, oh, finally, I can understand what they're saying, because I'm hearing it multiple times. Well, I apologize. Exactly. SF is the baby game. Oh, this is gonna take fucking forever. I need to do this more. I need to... No, because it's like... I'm really fast when the buttons are the same.
We are killing it today.
We're not killing it.
Hey!
I have 2 seconds? I have 2 seconds to do the last one? Oh my god. Okay, but we're improving. The timer is going down. Like, we are making progress, slowly but surely. Okay, actually, this is the time where I'm gonna take a breather. I'm gonna take a sick breather. Okay, I'm gonna put the controller down. It's another hour. My pre-rolls are off. It's time to take another break. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna wash another dish and put it into the dishwasher. I'm gonna very slowly fill my dishwasher, and I'll be back. Thank you everyone for being here. Oh, I'm sad there's no music while I'm doing this. Okay, then I will switch it to be right back and have you listen to League of Legends. Goodbye everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll be right back. Sorry to be back so late. I was doing the dishes and I was like, and then like a minute into doing the dishes, I was like, actually, I really need to pee. And I was like, oh, I should do that before I go back. And then I was like, shit, I'm gonna be late. Okay. Because of the break, I've actually forgotten how stressed this made me. So I have to lock in.
Sometimes I feel like I'm too much of a weirdo to fit in here.
No, this city is full of total weirdos.
Do you know one time? So when I was a kid, I loved being called weird. I was like, man, being weird means like being unique and good. I told my mom that. My mom is from a different generation, so for her, weird is bad. And she was like, you're not weird, you're just strange. Do you know, my mom, like, bitch slapped me in the face with that. Like, how? Why would you ever say that? You're not weird, you're strange. How is that any better? My mom is awesome. My mom is like secretly vicious. She just like told my brother to his face, "Oh, I didn't know that you had friends." Like, isn't that crazy? I feel like in new language, strange is so much worse than weird. I know, right? I'm having like a nice conversation with my mom. This was in my like teenage years, and I was like so pissed off at her all the time. And I finally opened up to her about like how like, oh, I'm weird, but I like being weird. And she's like, you're not weird, you're strange. And God, hand to my heart, I wanted to die. Except not really.
Easy as pie.
Okay, I think this is the best we've ever done. We're 30 seconds up. I think they're like really smart for like how they like make this make sense, because like I think it's like X turns on the light, and then the A is to like flip the patty over. Oh, we're so goated. We're so goated. I think odd is okay too. Odd is good. Strange is bad though. I don't know why. I don't know why I think that. Oh, I missed it. I think I got two up on my high horse. But we made it to silver. Okay, we're gonna go one more time, and then I'll come back and do this in my own free time until like 100% the game. Because I don't want to keep you guys having to listen to the same voice lines over and over again when I'm not really listening to them. Oh my god, there are apartments like mine with nothing on the walls.
Not anymore, actually. Why do you ask?
I'm gonna move the microphone over to the side so I can actually see the screen.
Where we met. Main and third. Great corner. The best. Your music drew more customers out to order from my cart.
So many people were watching me play while eating burritos. Oh, I was so hungry. I kept missing notes because I was staring at those overstuffed burritos.
The look in your eyes when I put one in your guitar case.
Oh, I hadn't eaten breakfast that day.
And then the look in your eyes when you saw me.
I had never seen you before.
Thanks for coming with me.
Thanks for letting me come.
That's so sweet. That's the love story I want, man. My love story is so much worse than that. And it's my fault that it's so bad. Okay, I'll reveal my embarrassing secret. So, I suck at texting. Like, I just don't, like, check my text messages that often, as well as being, like, really bad at responding at them. So my current partner sent me a text. So we work together, we're coworkers, or we were coworkers at the time. He sent me a text to be like, hey, do you wanna, like go on a date or something, or, like, hang out? And, I didn't check my messages, so I didn't see it. He sent that to me, like, on Sunday. And then, like, wait, how do I, yeah. And so, but I didn't see it. So I go into work the next day. And his cubicle is right next to mine. And I just, like, I'm acting like I didn't see it because I didn't see it. And so he's like, oh, she's just trying to, like, let me down easy. And so we just have the most, from my perspective, I'm like, oh, I'm having, like, the greatest day ever. It's so good. Work is so chill. And then, and he's like freaking out. Also, he was like on a call with his best friend, like, as they were waiting for me to respond, because, like, you know, a normal person, you know, would respond in a timely manner. I just don't check my phone. Oh my god. But yeah, then like a week later, or maybe on Friday, I was like, you know what, I don't want to hang out with this guy, so I'll send him a text message. I'll ask him out. I go to check my phone to to ask him out, and I see that he asked me out 7 days ago. And I was like, fuck. Oh, bruh. So embarrassing. I think if I get a non-perfect, that means I couldn't have made it.
Sometimes I feel like I'm too much of a weirdo to fit in here.
Oh, this city is full of total weirdos. The other day, I saw a man having a conversation with a crow.
Come to think
I
of
have
it,
like such
last
weird
week I did see a woman sneeze on her baby.
I have such weird
That's what I'm
like
talking
asking
about.
people
You
out. There was a boy I had a
bad
crush
about
on in
being
middle
weird.
school,
That's
and
what makes life interesting.
like an absolute weirdo. I thought that like fighting behind the like flagpole was like a real thing and not just from TV. I challenged this guy to like, I was like, I bet I can punch you. So it's like, meet me at the flagpole after school. It was like, meet me at the flagpole after school, we're gonna fight. Anyway, this was the guy I had the crush on, and so I go to punch him. He grabs my arm to like disable me. A fine move. And I was like, hey, I have a second arm. I got him. I go to punch him again, and him freaking out, he accidentally snaps my wrist. There's like this huge sound of something cracking, and I was like, wow, that's weird. That's like such a weird sound for my wrist to make, like to pop out like that, because it didn't really hurt when it happened, to be honest. So then for the next like 3 days, I'm like, man, my wrist is sore. I bet I just need to like shake it out. So I'm like waking up every morning, shaking out my wrists, massaging them, just going ham on them. And I'm like, man, this like really hurts. And I was like, eventually I was like, I should go to let me tell my mom to take me to the doctor, because like, this doesn't seem normal. Like, I feel like it should be fine. I go to see a doctor, and they're like, your wrist is fractured. So I have to get a cast. And they were like, I think, okay, looking back on it now, I understood they were worried that like my parents had been abusing me. Especially because like I was really evasive of the answer, because I didn't want to say that like I fractured my wrist fighting my middle school crush. And so
sometimes I feel like
I told them I broke it playing volleyball. And my parents were like, oh yeah, that makes sense. The doctor though was like, she fucking lied. I bet her parents abused her.
Come to think of it, last week I did see a woman sneeze on her baby.
Just
what I'm talking
a horrible
about.
track
You
record.
feel bad about being weird. That's what makes life interesting. You big weirdo.
But yeah, you're gonna have to wait 7 business days to get me to hang out. I'm better about it. Actually, it's like really the thing I respond to the most is Discord. Except now that I've set up a Ninzi Discord, I have it separate from my personal Discord, and so like I'm now actually bad at responding to Discord too, because sometimes I'll be on the wrong account and I like can't see the notification. I know, right? I am a star at interacting with people I have crushes on. I was an embarrassing little middle school weeb, and now I'm an embarrassing aunt adult. I never got over it. I hope those stories were fun for you. I hope my embarrassment was like lightly enjoyable. But if not, I'm so sorry you had to listen to that. I didn't mean to give you any secondhand embarrassment if that's what happens. Guys, I'm so screwed. This is not even the last dish. Oh, shit. Wait, I said I wasn't gonna do this, and then I did it anyway. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna force them to listen to the same text over and over again. Okay, one more go for the goat, and then
sometimes
I will actually
feel
stop
like I'm
doing this.
too much of a weirdo to fit in here.
No, this city is full of
Yep.
total weirdos. weirdos. The other
Actually,
day, I
don't
saw
take that
another
away because
conversation
women
with a
can be
girl.
abusive too. So
Come to
guys,
think
be
of it,
careful.
last week I did see a woman sneeze on her baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't let them trick you
Never
into
feel
thinking
bad
you're
about
kind.
being weird. That's what makes life interesting. You big weirdo.
Hollandaise!
Hollandaise is such like a cute, like yippee. That's true. I should have just thrown him on the ground. I kind of wanted to. I took a judo class once, and I really wish I was good at it, so then I could be like a command grab in real life, you know. I'm glad I passed that one time from
I'm making
exercise
myself
because
hungry.
like
Oof.
it keeps me like much more because I like understand more when I'm like pushing myself too hard to the limit. And I'm like, oh, I need to take water. Like I feel like I didn't used to be able to recognize when I like wasn't doing so hot. But now it's like, oh, that feeling of not being able, of like the world kind of spinning, yeah, that means you're dehydrated. I thought I had a whole 30 seconds to do this.
Hey!
I realize now I did not. Oh, I'm so screwed. This thing takes so long. Oh, I thought I was so on top of it. I thought I was so ahead.
You are to me.
When I was like a child, my dad signed me up for fencing, but no, I never really did martial arts stuff. I did dance in high school, and then I did archery when I was in like middle school at summer camps and stuff. I think that's the most like active I've been. Active. A sport that lets you just stand around. How do I skip this? I would like to quit this day. Okay. I tried, and we didn't even get close.